I hope everyone is doing well. This is for entertainment purposes only. Only take what resonates. Place yourself where you belong. There is no gender in tarot or oracle. I will be using the gender that comes out on the card. This is could be past, present, or future. If you'd like to book with me, it's in the bio or in the description, depending on what you're watching me on. I'm going to ring the bell that cleanses energy for me and for you. Spirit, angel guides, ancestors, what do you want the collective to know for their highest good? Please and thank you. Okay. Good outcome. All right. What else? Please and thank you. Convene. Okay. Good lady. All right. Sad news, court. So I can pick it up. Court, sad news. Okay. Okay, so I feel like there's a good outcome coming for Our Lady. Again, I'm using the gender on the card. There may be some sort of conference about it. You may get some sort of knowledge about this. It's sad news for somebody else. This could be a court that it wants to speak to you. Okay, I'm going to pull some of these. Okay, what else do you got for collective? Please and thank you. And on the table, please. Thoughts. Okay, it's got someone in their head. The person who's receiving the sad news is in their head about somebody's good outcome. Okay. Tell me more. On the table. Okay, child message. Yep, someone's in their head. This could be coming, a letter or something coming from the courthouse journey, bottom of the deck. So I feel like somebody's pathway has been opened. They're in their head. This message is coming to someone who is innocent. It could be about a child as well. Let me get one more to finish. These cards are a little bit wider. Caught it. Main male in the reverse. Okay, so this person may have thought that they were the main male, the main person. Bottom of the deck, unexpected income. These people could have thought, or this person could have thought they were going to get some sort of level up. But they're in their head about some sort of news coming towards the good lady who's going to have a good outcome. They thought that they were the main person. Okay. I'm going to move on to this deck. This could have been people that you were close to with origin and loss. These could have been people you planted seeds with as well. And they could be feeling the loss. And that could be why they're having, getting sad news. They're feeling the loss, natural disaster. Something that they did. Okay. Withdrawal, but they're being forced to stop. They did something risky that they have to stop. This popped and didn't come out idea. They thought it was a good idea. Let's try it again. Okay. Aid. Mercy, charity, kindness. Libation in the reverse. Donation, pray, religion. Ooh. This person could be trying to reach out for help and people do not want to help them. Justice in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, this person, people do not want to give to this person equally. I feel like somebody here did something that was very unjust to someone here that who was innocent. Um, Perhaps the good lady who was receiving the outcome. And I feel like people are not help with natural disaster, withdrawal aid, libation, and the reverse justice. People are seeing that this person caused injustices in your life, and they do not want to help this person. They do not want to give them any kind of handout, any help, anything like that. They're not showing them any kind of kindness. They're withdrawing from this person because they saw that they did it to themselves. Okay. Someone fucked around and they're finding out. Magnifying glass in the reverse, showing proof in the reverse, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. They didn't want the truth to come out. Pain, and because it did, it's causing them pain. It's also causing them pain that they have to withdraw and stop. Side piece. Side piece, mistress flirting with others, the other woman, secret hookup, justice. Legal matters, court visit, legal papers, divorce. This person could have even cheated on their partner, and they didn't want the truth to come out about that. And they could be going through some sort of legal, like a divorce or something like that. They could have done some sort of criminal activities as well. For entertainment purposes only. Party and dismiss. Okay. So whatever they did, it gave them pleasure doing it. They were risky. Fun with friends. This could be, they could have done this with multiple people. People are discarding, like I said, they don't want nothing to do with this person. They're ignoring, they're looking the other way, they're leaving behind. They don't want nothing to do with this person. It could be their spouse who doesn't want nothing to do with them either. They could see them as somebody who is very risky and who spreads it wide and thin, is what I heard. And their spouse could be very guarded to them. It could be you as well, and or others. Okay. Let's see if I can move that up a little bit. Okay. And let's get a little bit of tea. Let's see what more Spirit wants us to know. What else, Spirit, please, and thank you. Shook, plot twist. Oh, that falls on the magnifying glass in reverse. The truth that's coming out about them is shocking. It's a plot twist. It was unexpected, a sudden change. They could definitely be going through a sudden change. They could be used to people wanting to be around them, help them, do things for them, and people don't. This could be their partner, spouse as well. This could be other people, and people just like, you went way too far with this one, bro. Keeping it 100. Honesty showing true colors. Yeah, they show their true colors all right. And people were shook about it. Graduation day. Leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. So the plot twist could be that someone is being honest and leveling up. This could be the good lady who's receiving a good outcome. Roller coaster ride. Full of highs and lows. Off and on again, hot, cold. Throwing hands. So I feel like somebody here leveled up and they're not dealing with people who play games with them, who are on and off, hot and cold. And I feel like it's pissing them off. Oh, I got 5 there. I feel like it's pissing them off. I feel like the justice system is not going to be very lenient with this person either if they're going through some sort of legal issues. Okay, I'm going to clear this off and I'm going to get another spread out. Okay. Sorrow. Yeah, they're in some great sorrow. Or they're in sorrow is what I meant. House. Okay. And his thoughts in the reverse. This person wasn't thinking about their stability when they did what they did. Yeah, because they thought that they were the main character. This person sounds like they're very ego-driven. I'm going to try that again. There we go. Marriage came out. I'm going to get the card on the floor. The card that fell on the floor was Hope, Great Water. Okay. So I got house, his thoughts in reverse, main character, Hope, Great Water, marriage. This person was not thinking about their stability when they did what they did. They were in their ego when they thought that they were going to get away with it. This person was could be married. Okay, look, bottom of the deck, it's looking right at me. Ego. And when I picked up, I saw a clown. This person's feeling foolish. They got into their ego and now they're feeling like a fool. Okay, can you tell me more about the situation, please? Thank you. Ego came out. This person was in their ego. They weren't thinking about their stability. They were very arrogant. There's a card that's flipped. Just want to fix it. There we go. Pursuit. If I can, if I can put the card up. Chasing, persistent, hunting down, resilient. I feel like they let their ego run the show. The card that fell on the floor was Illusion in reverse. Revealing the truth, confession, shedding light. Oh, this person did not want the truth to be seen. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they didn't want the truth to come out. Oh, they didn't think it would be. Mask, yeah. They didn't want people to know that they were a mask. That they were pretending, putting on a front, two-faced, not genuine. They didn't want people to know that they were a liar. And that they were fake. And pretending to be someone that they're not. Emotions. And it's gotten them feeling emotional because people can see them for who they are. Oh, I forgot to do these ones. Let's see how many come out on it. If any. You got anything for me on this deck? Okay. Disturbance. Supernatural. Tell me more. Introvert in the reverse. Privacy, separate, online community. This person clearly has some sort of attachment on them. They could have had some sort of community that they were dealing with. This could be a community that are disturbed individuals. Tell me more. Or they could be disturbed because now they're being forced to be an introvert and they don't want to be an introvert. They want to continue doing what they were doing. No. That's why they don't want to be an introvert, because they don't want to go to prison. Or feel stuck in their situation or whatever they did. Tell me more, please, and thank you. So, idea came out, reservation, and gain. I'm going to put 2 back. I'm going to keep the idea out because too many came out. The card that fell on the floor was conflict in the reverse. I feel like this person didn't see what their plans were was going to cause conflict. Okay. Tell me more, please, and thank you. Spiritual narcissist. This could be a narcissist. Spiritually egotistic. Ego is like 2 cards above it. Superiority complex. Oh, spiritual manipulation. This could be someone who's very manipulative. Someone who thinks that they're better than everybody. They're above. Lift off. Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. Yeah, I feel like they thought that they were going to get away with what they did. And it gave them pleasure doing it with kinky ways. Sexually open, looking to explore fantasies, fetishes. Whatever they did, they thought that they were going to get away with it. And it gave them desire. Like, it gave them pleasure doing it. It gave them pleasure manipulating and being an egotistic and trying to have superiority over others. What else you got for me, Spirit? I'm fed up. Over not having frustrated. Yeah, they're frustrated because what they were trying to accomplish is not working, and it may end them up in prison for some. And are like, yeah, they're. I feel like people are seeing the truth. I feel like people are seeing them for who they truly are, and they're also getting fed up with them. I'm going to try these and see if anything pops out now. Yes. Oh, bad health. Oh. Tell me more. Despair. Whoa, this person could be in some sort of bad health, and that it could be another reason why they're trying to stay out of their head. They're trying not to think about it. Ooh, they're in some despair. They thought that they were gonna get away with it, and it's not happening. Gift. Tell me more. Sudden wealth. Okay. So this person's in despair of somebody's gift, and the gift that I would say the good lady could be getting is sudden wealth. This person could have been trying to steal it by lying, wearing a mask, thinking it was going to bring them stability. And they didn't, with his thoughts in reverse, they didn't think that one through. They just wanted to be the main person, the main character. This could have been them and their spouse, because marriage is out here. This could be people that are very much so in their ego and feeling emotional and cut off from people, being forced to be introverted, being forced to stay away from people. These people could also be afraid of going to prison, like I said, and They could be, they thought that they were going to get away with it. They got pleasure out of doing what they did. Um, I feel like with inner light, people are clearly seeing them for who they are. They're in some sort of bad health, the spirit gift, because they can't have the gift. They can't have the sudden wealth. This person wanted a level up off of somebody else. That's what it's really giving. And I just looked over and I saw hands off. And so, yeah, this could have been someone or people that were trying to steal. It says hands off. I don't think so, bye. Thirsty. Seeking attention, needing a validation. Yeah, desperate and pushy. This could have been someone very pushy, trying to get what they wanted. Gave them pleasure having the money. Yeah, but that's being ended. That's being trashed. That's not happening. Okay, I got 3 here. Giving heart, high vibing, light bulb moment. So someone here, high vibrational, could have had a realization about what is going on. Someone who has a loving heart, showing love. This could have been you, collective. You could have showed this person love. This is someone you don't deal with. This is someone you rejected. Someone you don't. This is rejected, taking out the trash, kicked to the curb. This is someone that whatever they were trying to do, it's not happening. This could have been like someone you don't deal with anymore. Someone you rejected, or someone you just don't want to deal with. I do feel like you were very caring to this person and you could have showed them a lot of love. You are very high vibrational. You have good vibes and you're living life to the fullest, enjoying the present. And you could have some sort of sudden realization about what was going on here. Okay, that is one too many, but key player in reverse. Yeah, this person was not the key player. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to put them all back. Make believe, body shaming. They feel bad because they couldn't get away with it. These people or person were in some sort of delusion. Can we try that again, please? And thank you. Or illusion, living in a lie, basically. Trolling. Intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, provoking disputes. This person was trying to cause problems that didn't need to be there. Lust, like it gave them pleasure. They knew what they were doing. They weren't supposed to do it with forbidden fruit. But whatever they did, it gave them pleasure. And that's being trashed. This person was not committed to your connection. This could have been someone who was trolling you online too. Locked. Missing pieces. Detached. Locked away heart. Can't move forward. This person can't move on because you don't want to deal with them anymore. You detached. Conflict, and it's got them in high conflict. Escape, lost. They feel lost and they want to escape. Avoiding, blocking, pushing, hiding. Yeah, you don't want to deal with this person. They're in conflict because you don't want to deal with them anymore. And they can't let you go. They can't move forward. You could be like forbidden fruit at this point for this person. They feel lost because they can't cause conflict in your life. Faith. Okay. Nightmare. Indulgence, death. Look at this. They're in a nightmare because they were overindulgent and have to stop. Let's try that again, please, and thank you. Trap. And then reverse. Oh my goodness. Allure, trick, victim. They were trying to put you in a trap. but it didn't work. You got out of that trap. Looks like they fell into their own trap, for sure. Loneliness. Yeah, now that's how they're feeling because nobody wants to deal with them anymore. People are seeing beyond the mask. Collaboration. This could be a group of people that don't want to deal with them who are collaborating with them. Yeah, or people that they deal with feel disappointed in them and isolating away from them. They feel isolated away from other people. Yeah, yes, they do. Collaboration falls under conflict. If this is people that more than one person who collaborated here, they're all fighting with one another. Because you're being seen as someone high vibrational, someone who lives in the moment. These people could have been trying to lie about you. Live and learn. You learned your lessons from these people. And you escaped, you left. And it's got them in conflict because now they're in the trap that they wanted you to be in. Yeah, look, and then now they're mad. They're big mad. No one cares. Tell me more, please, and thank you. Family room. This could be family. Great fortune. They thought that they were going to get money. A community. Okay, so like I said, if this was people who collaborated, they're all fighting with one another. This is a group of people. This could be family members. This could have family involved in this, who thought that they were going to get a great fortune, who thought they were going to get your money, steal someone's money. And they're furious because the plans did not work out. You lived and learned. You learned your lessons, and you cut these people off. You threw them off their own game because they didn't expect you to cut them off. By having access to you, they had access to your information. But because you pulled your energy back and stopped telling them stuff and stopped communication, they had nothing. And they couldn't attach themselves to you energetically. This came out. I popped and went back in. Message of concern. I am going to take it out. This community could definitely be mad because they're getting a message that they're not liking. Oh, no. Poverty, yeah, they're not getting that money. I'm not sure which deck to go with. This one. Fucked up. Yeah, fuck up. Fearing failure. They know that they failed. They know that they couldn't get away with what they did. Poverty is looking right at me. They're not getting the money. The good lady is. I'm just going to let that go. I was going to get it, but... Detective. Oh, shit. They could be under some sort of investigation. That could be the message of concern, is that they're not... they may be going to prison for some of these people. They could also be snooping, dirt digging, looking for accusations on you. But I do feel like that's what's happening to them. I feel like they know that they fucked up because they know that there's some sort of, there could be some sort of investigation going on here with detective out here. Yeah, yep. There could be some sort of accusations and stuff. Proof. New boo in the reverse. New love. Learning from each other. Flirtiness. Flirtations, I meant to say. Tell me more, please. Not today. So they could be with Nubu in the reverse, trying to kiss up to people or even their partner, and they don't want to deal with it. Maybe even it's you. Flirtations don't work on them, so ass kissing is not going to work. People don't want to deal with them. They're avoiding them. They're not in the mood. They're just left on red. Done with that ass. Make believe because they're in a fantasy land. Yep. Feeding into illusions, disappointment. They're all disappointed that they couldn't get away with it. Sounds like a group of fucked up individuals. Yeah, they were too risky. This could be also like people who are risky with their body as well. Someone sick came out. Someone could have been really health concerns is right here. No, it's not. It's in the last one. These people could be very risky with their body. Clearly very risky with, yeah, and then people are very jealous. And with detective, people can see that these people are jealous of you. Rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind your back. They were risky. They let the jealousy get the better of them. They could have been spreading rumors, being petty, envious, and it just got them all strung up. It's given that these people were lying about you. Ascending in the reverse. They're not ascending at all. They're not learning. They're not moving on to a new phase. They have to repeat the cycle. Soulmate. The one, deep love, spiritual connection, life partner. So this could be them and their partner that are going to prison. Or that are in trouble. Or have been doing this. It's definitely a community. Only you. This could have been someone you had a soul tie with. And it does not have to be romantic. A soul tie can be a family friend. It could be anybody, honestly. Not all soulmates or soul ties are romantic. This could have been someone you had love for. This is definitely someone you had some sort of spiritual connection. Who's only focused on you. So they're focused on trying to destroy you and take and gain, basically. Okay. I might make this a little shorter because I have things I want to do. I'm going to pull some tea leaf and get some advice. Let's try it again. Opportunities are waiting for you. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Family matters. What else? Barra. Dealings or relationships with a man. I'm going to do one from each side and then end it. Financial pinch. And poverty is looking right at me. Right at the bottom of the deck. It was looking right at me. A stubborn, aggressive person. Clearly. I hope this was helpful for whoever needed to hear it.